We are back on air. So qualifying about to start. This very disjointed, a lot of technical difficulties have prevented us from starting as we were meant to. Bro, this stream is not showing up. Yeah, I can't lie, today's not the day. Today, it's there. It's there, but like, is it working? So it's just, maybe it's just one of them days. Maybe it's just one, oh no, it's working. It's working. It's working. I thought maybe today was one of them days they just decided not to work, but no, it's working. It's working. Alright, so out here, it's going to be interesting to see. First out in the Group 2, GCOR GT Elite. Got the Nissan, we've got the Lexus, got some more Nissan, some more Lexus, and then you've got the Honda. That's the Red Bull Patronus. Honda, they're being driven by Yokost. Then you've got Bally in the JBM Honda. They've recently got given the Honda actually after G&K announced their departure from the series suddenly, and after winning last time out in the Porsche Cup finale at Watkins Glen, he's got momentum on his side. And the other Honda team is GN7, Jouk driving their car. He's in the pits right now. So here we go then, qualifying is underway. 10 minutes to determine who starts on pole. It's the question of dominance. Which car is the dominant car? So drivers already making their way out onto the track. Let's dig the Portuguese in the Lexus. Blanks in the Nissan for Apex Racing Team ART. Team owner Gold is in the pits. He's in the paddock, sorry, watching his team here. The Nissan, they weren't confident about that car when they got allotted that car, because remember, in the beginning everybody fancied that Honda. That you see Bally driving, you see Jouk driving it, you see Yokost driving it. Everybody fancied that Honda, but obviously, as per the rules, not everybody can have it. So teams were drawn by a lot. It was given to GN7, it was given to GNK, and it was given to Red Bull Patronus. Obviously GNK departed. That gave JBM the right to have the Honda. Again, drawn by a lot. So that's why you don't see everyone with the Honda. You see Nissans and you see the Lexus being driven there by Andrea. You see that there, and Stig just behind him. So this testing session is really going to answer the question of, is the Honda NSX really by far and away the best car? Because everybody's been saying that, but now it's time to put that theory to the test. Qualifying, there's no better way to really test the theory out than to just throw these cars out and give them a lap. 10 minutes to just produce the best lap that they can. So GCOR is leading the field here. In typical Driver H fashion. Driver H, the team owner of Red Bull Petronas. He's also going to be watching on, I assume. So here goes GCOR then. He starts off his lap. 7 Steps is just behind him. For Sauber Technic Racing. Newest entry to the series. After G&K departed, they initially were the first team to not get a seat, but then G&K departed. That opened the door for them, and then quickly bundled together this team. But they've got a vision in mind. They've been planning this, they've been gathering funding for a long time, and it's finally coming to fruition for them. We're going to see what they are saying in the opening sectors very soon, and it will be GCOR to set the benchmark time. We're going to see Ed Bally having a moment there behind. Has he managed to save it? He has. Big scare there for Bally. Again, winner last time out at Watkins Glen in the Porsche Cup. The momentum all on his side, and he's not been able to convert on this first lap, but he's got other chances. You see the Sim Team shot on the windshield banner. Bally ready to go. Representing Sim Team shot. Make sure you check them out as well for the latest apparel and merchandise. His team JBM is onto that. They're really looking to grow as not just as a team but as a brand. And he's one of the he's becoming a household name. Is Bally through just pure racing talent, speed at times, and he's showing that in these past couple of days. GCOR is nearing the end of the lap now, so we're going to see. It's going to be the Honda as well, the NSX. The benchmark car to set the benchmark time. The gold standard of Group 2. Out across the line, 142.2. 7 Steps can't improve as a 144.5. Bally's not going to improve on his time. Andrea with a 143.8. So it's still GCOR on top. Interceptor's now gone faster. He's got 141.6, and that's in the Lexus for Panther Simsport. So that's promising. That's very promising. They continue on going then. Stig has only just come out now. I think he must have made a mistake and reset. Just under half the time gone though, so they've still got quite a lot of time to make a difference. But for now, it's advantage Interceptor. The man who just missed out on winning the Porsche Cup title. Lost out to his rivals Pan Am. Interceptor surely got one of the favourites for the Elite Series title come season's end, and he's here in pre-season looking to make his mark. Already on provisional pole for the race, but it's a long one. But pole position, that's where you want to be. It's currently 9/10 down. The tyres already showing their age. He's pushing hard. GCOR also down by just under 0.4 of a second. Other drivers on their outlet like Andrea, who's currently P3. Can he get onto the front row? Everyone in the pits then, they're not really managing it. GCOR set, they're way off their times. Here comes Jay to the line then. He's going to set an improved time and it goes to P4. But again, the gap between everybody else and Interceptor is quite surreal. It's a low-key testing session though. There might be some sandbagging. You see not everybody turning up today. Possibly a sandbagging attempt, not really showing too much of themselves before we get into proceedings next Friday at Autopolis. Here comes Juck then. He's not really set a proper competitive time. GN7 have renewed his contract. They said, we want you back at the team for the next season. Nearly won the title in season 3, lost out to Driver H. That was the last ever championship in the Group 3 division in GCOR history. Who knows, they might come back one day. And here comes the Honda now showing its dominance. Or is this just Jalk's driving? 3/10 up on Interceptor's time, and he's still got one more sector to see if he can make differences on the gravel though. That's going to hurt him. Oh goodness me, he's kept out the wall there. Big moment for Jalk. Manages to keep himself out of big trouble, but that has harmed him big time. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to compete for provisional pole at the moment with that kind of performance and that kind of exit that he had there. He might even go into, he's going to still try and go on because this could still yet be in the front row. Not front row either. He's gone to P6. Here comes Stig then. Stig is flying here, and Stig has gone fastest then. So the Lexus really showing its ability. Blank has gone second fastest, and he's in the Nissan. So there we see the Lexus and the Nissan beginning to flex their muscles, and perhaps we were wrong then about the Honda NSX then. Maybe it's not the dominant car that we thought it was. We've got to see Jalk run again though. That's how we'll know for sure. 1:41.0 is now the benchmark time, and just over 2 minutes to go. Yorkos nearly got into the side of Jalk there, interrupting his lap, but he will continue going. Andrea set to 1:43.8, P5 at the moment. Still got time to ascend further up the grid. Here comes Jalk then. He's a bit down this time though, but he has a lot of time to gain in that last sector. He doesn't make the same mistake he did last lap. Here we go. Ascends high up, drops down, and then foot to the floor the moment the opportunity arises, and that's perfect. Where can this lap put him? He's gone a little bit wide again, but it shouldn't hurt him too much. Here comes Jalk. Flings it through the final corner, and again the exit is crucial. Straight to the line, and he goes to 4th then. Where's Bally going? 7 steps goes to 7th place. More drivers coming to the line now. I think they must be on their out laps. Andrea is not on his out lap though, he's on a push lap. Currently P8 because drivers are improving their time. The track seems to be ramping up. Can Andrea reap the rewards of that now? Final couple of corners. Trying to get to the line quickly. How does he fare here? Qualifying winding down. So Yorkos is retired for the day, and Jalk and Interceptor. Andrea's still got one more shot. I mean, who do we look at here? There's so many drivers currently on their last push lap. Let's see if Blank can challenge Stig's time, and my goodness me, as you can see there, it's done it at the worst possible time. Luckily I'm recording, so we'll continue away from the live broadcast. And someone's gone off there. It was 7 steps who went off, so 7 steps went off there. Again, that's costing him his time, but Blank is still going fast, still going strong. As I said that, he's actually 1.2 seconds down. Let's see what Stig can do. Can Stig extend his advantage at the top? 2 tenths to Blank. And Stig is still going faster actually. So Stig is still going faster as we're talking. Jay's gone to 8th. So it's Stig who have the last say. Let's see what he can do. Stig going to the line, and across the line he doesn't improve. Still Andrea left to fight. Andrea coming across another Lexus from the Hondas. So the Hondas are 4, 5, 6 here. They've been sandwiched in the middle of the pack. Can you believe that then? Everybody thought the Hondas would be front and center of the grid. And they're only at the center. They're not at the front at all. Top 3 slots. Lexus, Nissan, Lexus. So maybe it could be the Hondas are sandbagging. I mean, I'd like to believe that. You know, as GS7 owner, I'd like to believe that, but you never know. Let's look at the qualifying result. As you can see there, Stig taking pole for Lexus there, representing Lexus, and blank in second, 2 tenths down in the Nissan for Apex Racing Team. Interceptor was third, Bally was fourth, Jalk fifth, GCOR sixth, Andrea from 7 steps, and then Jay in 9th. So it weren't too bad, Here we go then, the race is just now starting. Straight into the race. And who's going to get the best start? I think it was Stig, and Blank is away well. Jalk is away well in the Honda. We look to turn number 1. Stig has the lead. We continue looking. Blank is in second, Interceptor third, Bally's fourth. They managed to maintain their order. Jalk is all over the grass. There's he tries to defend from GCOR, who's going to swoop round the outside. So GCOR's up into 5th position, and now Blank looking to attack Stig for the lead. Meanwhile, behind, Bally is all over the back of Interceptor, but it's fairly orderly. Still got 20 laps though. There goes Blank to the inside. That was aggressive, and Stig's let him have it there, but it's not over yet. They're still side by side. The Portuguese going to the inside. Is that retaliation? It's retaliation. It's retaliation. The Lexus back in front, and they're all crowded behind, and Jalk has gone flying down the order. Must have made a mistake, crash or something, and there goes Jalk over the grass there. And has he gone into the wall? I think he has gone into the wall. Let's check for damage later on. Here comes Interceptor, and this is going to be dicey as you go into this corner. Huge braking zone. Bally looking to be opportunistic there. Goodness me! And Blank got hung out to dry there, as Bally was really getting aggressive, looking for the move. Didn't quite work out for him as he may have wanted, but he does get a position from it. Interceptor now all over the back of Stig. These cars are extremely grippy. It's hard to know where the limit is. As you can currently see, here comes Interceptor looking to do battle with Stig. At the same time, Blank is right behind Bally, so we might see Blank going for the move. Of course he tries it. Of course he tries it. He's going to try and get it, but Bally does better on the power. Is that just the advantage of the Honda? It's a very well handling car. It's reliable. It's not a type of car to do you dirty like that. But Bally is a little bit iffy there on the throttle. Here comes Blank to the outside. He's got to be brave. He's going to pull this one off, and yeah, Bally just does better. There goes Blank underneath him, and there's contact there. Goodness me! And Bally's not going to be happy with that one there. There's some big contacts. If you look further back, Jalk taking 6th from Andrea. Is there any room for retaliation from the Italian? Not quite. Still a long run though. We see Jay and 7 steps doing battle here. Jay to the inside. 7 steps have to be brave. Nissan versus Nissan as we go side by side, and Jay does take it. Oh, he's gone wide though. Too eager on the throttle, and he's lost significant time there. He drifts backwards, drifting away from this pack. This is unbelievable racing. 4 cars involved, and Jalk threading the needle and taking advantage. That's good from the GS7 driver. They continue going. We need to look at the tyres sooner or later just to see what these guys have chosen strategically. As we see there, Andrea going into the wall. Let's see all the info. Everybody's chosen the soft tyre, so I can tell what kind of race this is going to be. Apart from Jay, everyone else on the soft tyre, so you know what kind of race this one is going to be. Sep's trying to give chase to Stig, who is just doing his own thing here. Jay is caught back up to this pack in the meantime. Yeah, I can't lie guys, I'm too laggy for this stream. It's gonna have to end. Wait, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm too laggy.